The social media lifestyle trap destroying your finances. What if I told you that one of the biggest reasons people struggle with money today has nothing to do with inflation, low salaries, or bad luck? What if the real problem is sitting in your pocket right now? Think about this. You wake up in the morning. Before your feet touch the floor, you check your phone. You open Instagram, or TikTok, or YouTube. Within minutes, you've seen someone driving a luxury car, someone vacationing in Bali, someone showing off their dream apartment, someone unboxing a brand new phone, someone claiming they made more money in 1 month than most people make in a year. And suddenly, without realizing it, your perfectly normal life starts feeling small. Your apartment doesn't seem nice enough. Your car feels outdated. Your clothes feel boring. Your paycheck feels disappointing. Nothing in your life actually changed, but somehow, everything feels worse. And that's where the social media lifestyle trap begins. It's one of the most powerful financial traps ever created because it doesn't force you to spend money. It makes you want to. And the scary part, most people don't even realize it's happening. Let's talk about why. Imagine two people, Jake and Alex. Both are 27 years old. Both earn roughly the same salary. Both started their careers at the same time. But 5 years later, their financial lives look completely different. Jake has almost no savings. He has credit card debt. He's constantly stressed about money. Alex has investments, a healthy emergency fund, and a growing net worth. What's strange is that Jake actually looks richer. He drives a nicer car. He wears more expensive clothes. He eats at trendy restaurants. His social media profile looks amazing. Alex looks ordinary. Nothing about his lifestyle screams success. So what happened? The answer reveals one of the biggest money lessons most people never learn. Jake spends money to look successful. Alex uses money to become successful. That sounds similar, but financially, they're completely different strategies. And social media makes it incredibly easy to confuse the two. Here's why. Human beings are comparison machines. It's how our brains work. For thousands of years, comparing ourselves to others helped us survive. We wanted to know where we stood within the group. Were we doing well? Were we falling behind? Were we respected? The problem is that our brains evolved for small communities. Maybe a few dozen people, not millions. Today, social media exposes us to thousands of people every week, and many of them appear richer, happier, and more successful than us. Our brains aren't designed for that. Imagine playing a video game where every player only shows their highest score. That's basically social media. Nobody posts their bad financial decisions. Nobody uploads videos of their debt. Nobody shares screenshots of their anxiety. Nobody takes photos of their financial mistakes. People post highlights, not reality. But your brain often treats those highlights as reality, and that's where trouble begins. Let's say someone posts a photo standing next to a luxury car. Your brain instantly sees success. What you don't see is the monthly payment, the insurance bill, the loan, the stress, the financial trade-offs. Social media shows the reward. It hides the cost. And when costs are invisible, imitation becomes dangerous. This creates a psychological phenomenon called lifestyle inflation. The idea is simple. As your income increases, your spending increases right alongside it. You earn more, you spend more, you upgrade more, and somehow, despite making more money, you never feel financially ahead. Social media acts like fuel for this process. The moment you earn a little more money, your feed introduces you to a slightly more expensive version of life. You buy a decent car. Now you're seeing luxury cars. You rent a nice apartment. Now you're seeing penthouses. You buy a good phone. Now you're seeing premium gadgets. The finish line keeps moving, and that's the trap. Because happiness isn't determined by what you have. It's determined by what you're comparing yourself to. Imagine a person earning $50,000 per year. If everyone around them earns $30,000, they may feel successful. But if everyone around them appears to earn $200,000, they may feel poor. Same income, different comparison, different emotions. Social media constantly changes the comparison. And when people feel behind, they often spend money trying to catch up. But here's the problem. Most of the people they're trying to catch up with aren't even real comparisons. Many influencers earn money from promoting products. Others rent luxury items for content. Some are deeply in debt. Some are exaggerating. Some are simply showing the best 1% of their lives. Yet viewers compare their entire reality to someone else's highlight reel. That's like comparing your everyday life to a movie trailer. Of course you'll feel inadequate. And feeling inadequate is expensive because dissatisfaction creates spending. Think about how marketing works. Companies don't usually sell products anymore. They sell identities. A watch isn't a watch, it's success. A car isn't transportation, it's status. A vacation isn't relaxation, it's proof that you're winning. A phone isn't technology, it's a symbol. The product becomes secondary. The identity becomes primary. And social media amplifies this effect every single day. This is why people often buy things they don't need with money they don't have to impress people they don't even know. The purchase isn't solving a practical problem, it's solving an emotional one, at least temporarily. Because status is addictive. The moment you reach one level, another level appears. You buy designer shoes. Now designer clothes seem necessary. You upgrade your car. Now your apartment feels outdated. You improve one area. 3 more suddenly seem inadequate. It's like running on a treadmill. You're working harder, spending more, but never actually moving forward. This is exactly why some high-income earners remain financially stressed. People often assume more money automatically creates wealth, but wealth isn't determined by income. It's determined by the gap between what you earn and what you spend. A person earning $60,000 while saving and investing consistently can build significant wealth. A person earning $150,000 while constantly upgrading their lifestyle may build very little. Income matters, but behavior matters more. And that's where social media quietly influences financial outcomes. Because it changes behavior, it changes desires, it changes expectations. Most importantly, it changes what feels normal. And normal is powerful. When everyone online appears to be taking luxury vacations start feeling normal. When everyone seems to own expensive gadgets feel normal. When everyone appears successful, your ordinary life starts feeling like failure, even when it's not. This leads to one of the biggest hidden costs of social media. It destroys gratitude. Think about it. A few years ago, getting a salary increase felt exciting. Today, many people get raises and feel disappointed, not because the raise is small, but because their expectations grew faster than their income. Social media creates endless desire, and desire without limits creates financial problems, because no amount of money can satisfy unlimited expectations. That's why some of the happiest financially successful people don't constantly chase upgrades. They understand something important. Wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about owning your future. That's a completely different goal. Looking rich focuses on appearances. Owning your future focuses on freedom. Freedom to leave a bad job. Freedom to handle emergencies. Freedom to take opportunities. Freedom to sleep peacefully. The interesting thing is that freedom often looks boring. Nobody posts screenshots of their emergency fund. Nobody flexes their low stress levels. Nobody uploads videos celebrating their financial discipline. But those invisible things are often more valuable than visible status. Think of money like a seed. You can consume the seed today, or you can plant it. If you consume every seed, you'll enjoy today, but tomorrow stays the same. If you plant some seeds, tomorrow becomes bigger. That's essentially how wealth building works. And social media constantly encourages consumption over planting. Buy this, upgrade that, treat yourself, reward yourself. You deserve it. Those messages feel good, but when repeated for years, they can quietly destroy financial progress. The truly fascinating part is that many wealthy people eventually stop trying to look wealthy. Why? Because they no longer need external validation. Their confidence comes from ownership, not appearances. They understand that financial security creates something status never can: peace. And peace doesn't need likes. It doesn't need followers. It doesn't need approval. It simply exists. So what can you do about the social media lifestyle trap? First, become aware of it. Awareness alone is powerful. The moment you recognize that your desires are being influenced, you regain control. Second, question your purchases. Before buying something, ask yourself, would I still want this if nobody could see it? That single question can reveal whether you're buying value or buying validation. Third, remember that social media is a highlight reel, not reality. Finally, redefine success. Don't let algorithms decide what success means for you. Create your own definition. Maybe success is financial freedom. Maybe it's flexibility. Maybe it's peace of mind. Maybe it's spending more time with family. Whatever it is, make sure it's yours, not something borrowed from strangers online. Because at the end of the day, the social media lifestyle trap isn't really about money. It's about identity. It's about convincing people they need a certain lifestyle to feel successful. But real success isn't something you display. It's something you build. Quietly, slowly, consistently, and often invisibly. The people who appear richest online aren't always the wealthiest. And the people building the most wealth usually aren't trying to prove anything. They're too busy building a life they actually enjoy. So the next time social media makes you feel like you're falling behind, remember this: most people are competing in a race they never chose. A race for status, a race for appearances, a race for validation. But wealth is built by stepping off that track entirely, because the goal isn't to look successful. The goal is to become financially free. And those two things are often much farther apart than most people realize.